What is up, chosen ones? It's your boy Shariki with some more Pokemon Voyager. Today we are of course going to be continuing our adventure in the Kepler region. Lots of stuff happened in the last episode, so be sure to check that out. Be sure to drop a like, definitely subscribe. And with that said and done, let's continue on. This is the team. I actually captured a Scarlet. I think that's how you call it. Let's look at yeah, a Scarlet or Scarlet. I think that's, I don't really know how you pronounce it, you know what I'm saying, nor do I actually really care, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, let's move on indeed. And we have the Lapras has just returned back. Okay. Shariki's Pokédex identified the Lapras. People have driven Lapras almost to the point of extinction. In the evenings, it is said to sing plaintively as it seeks what few others of its kind still remains. Lapras will carry you around for 200. Would you like to serve? Wait, by the way, actually, I mean, we can attack the Lapras, which means we can capture, you know what I'm saying, but we aren't going to be using any fake mon. But why does Lapras even need 200, you know what I'm saying? Is there some kind of people capturing it, you know what I'm saying, that's why, you know, like, it's capturing 200, you know what I'm saying, to bring back to its, like, owner or something like that. But we aren't going to really be focusing on that now, because there's lots of stuff that we have to be doing in this episode, so we are going to be starting it up. Like for first, Charizard, yo, how's it going? Shariki's Pokédex identified the Charizard. A Charizard flies about in search of strong opponents. It breathes intense flames that can melt any material. However, it will never touch a weaker foe. Alright. Charizard will fly you around for a fee. Would you like to catch a ride? So it will fly me around for a fee. Alright, why not? Give me a fly. Zoom. What's zoom? Oh, so we can zoom to get a closer look at the map. Okie dokie. Alright, let's go to Arjamila Park, Poke Center. Alright, so I was kind of expecting more of a better animation, stuff like that. But anyways, way to go. I just wasted 250 out of my own. So it changes every time. Alright, so Vaporeon is also a taxi as well, you know what I'm saying? Ferry people across the water and stuff like that. But anyways, enough playing around and stuff like that. This is not what we're here for. We are supposed to be going to Arcturus because we're gonna have to talk to him about the shard that we found. So let's get stuff done. Lots of people here. Out of my way, filth. Yo. Alright, journal update the mysterious shard. I came to the old gym to find the professor, but an odd man pushed past me towards the cave. I should follow. We should follow indeed. Professor Arcturus is going to be furious. I'm no Pokemon trainer. This is way above my pay grade. Oh, say, that rider looks strong enough to handle whatever is down there. This was supposed to be an easy gig. Good luck, kid. Alright. Sending a kid down there to do the work. Not that I, like, have any problem with that whatsoever, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna be doing just fine. Alright, so we're back into the buried caverns once more. Are these gonna be like people that we can fight? Because I am looking for the XP. Are you here to take care of that trespasser? You look tough enough. I mean, I just got my trainer's license, so, you know, I'm hoping that he isn't, you know, like, too big of a trick for me to handle, lest we are all doomed and in severe danger right now. But anyway, let's see what we can do. Alright, bro, so many wild mons, I cannot take this anymore. Today's my first day and something already went horribly wrong. Go on ahead. I'll alert Professor Arcturus. Alright, we will be sure to go on ahead indeed. So it's not up there. So where do, oh, okay, we go down here. We got a Joltik, but as I said, we're not going to be using any real Pokemon. We're going to be using our fake mons, you know what I'm saying? Because I want to get a feel of the different type of fake mons that are here, you know? So let's move on. Alright, let's run from you. Let's continue on. Indeed. Let's go. Oh, we should not go up here. We should actually be going this way instead. So there is the guy over there looking pretty shady, if I do say so myself. I don't know what he's here. Probably he's here for the shard, but little does he know that we already took the shard away to a safe place. You know what I'm saying? And he's probably going to be fierce, and he's probably going to take it out on us. Curse those knitted workers for delaying my arrival. You there, I seek a treasure of great value to my cause. Gone? Unacceptable. All who have knowledge of this artifact must be eliminated. Bro, I almost said eliminated. That's not even a word. Alright. It's kind of looking pretty rad though, if I do say so myself. I mean, I love black. For those of you who don't know, error. Shariki's Pokédex could not identify the Pokemon. Go Valkyrie. Okie dokie, so not even the mighty Pokédex has the power to identify this mon. Alright. looks pretty dope. I'd probably love to, you know, like capture it in the future. Bro, I was kind of hoping, or I was expecting the water gun to be like super effective, but I guess I was wrong. Oh, that did a decent chunk of damage. So it beat the fairy type. Sweet. So it's a it's a dragon type. It didn't really strike me as a dragon type though, but it gave up a lot of XP and I love that. Alright, so ooh. So I cannot identify these mons, but like where is he getting all these mons from? Alright, that's fine actually. How much damage? Alright, nice. Half damage, sweet. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, come on. We can do this, we can do this. Let's not panic. Attract, no. I do not want to attract any of these weird mons. To my mind, I'm saying we cannot identify that one as well. Like, these are some species that is not even known to the Pokédex, bro. Like, not even the mighty Pokédex himself, but the God Pokédex can actually identify these mons. Alright, that's fine though. It's fine. Alright, Fury swipes, that missed. Nice. Okay. Alright, so we can't. So it's a ghost type. I wonder it's ghost and what, you know what I'm saying? Alright, so let's switch out. Doesn't make sense we stay to furry. That's fine, that's fine. Come on, that's fine, that's fine. Nice. Bro, come on. Alright, nice. Bro, really, bro. That sucks, bro. That sucks so much, really. How could that even happen, bro? Bro, that sucks so much, bro. A dismount thing to take a life, yet your knowledge of the artifact requires it. He left. The world is not all sunshine and roses. You may have embarked upon a dangerous path. In a macro sense, I am sure you are fine. Your Pokédex could not register its Pokemon. Sounds like you have a faulty model. How unfortunate for you. So, this is where you found the artifact? It appears that this artifact is of considerable importance. I shall assign a team to this area for an especially thorough examination. Your discretion in this matter is required. I have permitted my son to gather gym badges and expert prepare for further clues. He will do the same. Should you need access to the cave from now on, I shall let my archaeologists know you're permitted. Take special care not to contaminate anything. I shall see you out. Alright. You can find your way out from here, presumably. Good luck. I gotta thank you for taking care of that trespasser. Professor Arcturus isn't always the most forgiving person. You should have this as a thank you gift. Alright, nice. We got the Great Ball Sweep. See you around, kid. Bro, I was actually hoping to defeat that dude. The peculiar man was raving about the shard I found in the cave. Maybe it is valuable. Professor Arcturus wanted me to search Kepler for more clues about it. I wish he had given it back. Pokemon researcher. Investigate the unknown species used by the mysterious trainer. Bro, wait, did we actually do some kind of saving, bro? Because I actually want to restart that battle. Let me check something. Alright, here we are back again. I had to restart all over, but we're finally back here. I actually want to see if I can defeat him and if we can actually get a different ending this time. So let's go. Alright, nice. So, one shot, sweet. Love to see it. Alright, so we are off to a great start. Alright, this dude here. Alright, will you change Pokemon? No, we're fine. Let's water gun. Nice. Bro, we got paralyzed, bro. That sucks, bro. Alright, so we need to switch. So we were off to a great start and now we're off to a bad start, bro. Like, it's not looking good for us. Alright, anyway, let's use Chesterberry. I think it cure. Okay, wait. Which? Oh yeah, the Cherry Berry is the one that actually cures our paralysis. That's fine. Actually, we can tank a bit more of those. Where's the medicine? Alright, so use the medicine. Alright, nice. Alright, let's use one for you. There we go. Now let's see if we can do something here. Alright, nice. Stuffed cheeks. Wait, what is stuffed cheeks actually? Consume to use this berry, then sharply raises defense. No, I'm fine actually. Yeah, stop. Wait. Stop. Yes, we're gonna stop the stuffed cheek business because it sounds funny and I don't like that. Alright, so anyways, we're gonna be switching now. Alright, so does this summon advice to damage you? Alright, nice. Half health, sweet. I can live with that. Alright, come on. Alright. He's probably gonna be using a Shadow Sneak, so let's use a Super Potion. Yeah, I knew it, bro. That was the move that actually messed me up. But we got that unlocked down now. Alright, so it's last mon. Can't identify, that's fine actually. Stillho will teach you a lesson. Wait, Shariki's Pokédex appended. Wait, I didn't even get to read that actually. That's fine actually. The summon voice, Shadow Sneak. Please. Alright, that didn't do much. That's nice. Oh, super effective. Let's go. Lovely. So we managed to defeat the strange man. Alright, nice. This cannot be. Defeated by a mere youth. Have I grown lethargic in my exile? This is frightening indeed. Our paths shall inevitably intertwine again. Farewell for now, young one. Alright. I'm looking forward to seeing you. Shariki, thank you for taking care of that trespasser. Your Pokédex could not register its Pokemon, so like you have a faulty model on how unfortunate for you. So this is where you found the artifact. The presence of this artifact is considerably important. I shall send a team to this area and okay, we already know what you're going to be saying, so let's get out of here. Nice. We got a great ball. Thank you very much. Alright, we already read those already, so we can just skip past them. Okay, so that was the ending that I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? So we managed to defeat him, which is pretty nice, you know what I'm saying? And I can live with that. I can 100% live with that. No, I'm fine actually. So actually I want to go heal up. I think we're good on items, you know what I'm saying? So we don't really have to be focusing on that for now. Also, I'm going to be popping a quick save, you know, just to make sure that things are fine and dandy. Don't want anything to be going wrong, because you never can trust these Pokemon games, no matter how complete and safe you think they are, you know what I'm saying? They always have a way for just, you know, like glitching out and stuff like that. Anyway, just move on. What kind of monster can you find there? Alright, some Psyduck. It's fine actually. Looks like a decent place to do some grinding too. Oh, Burrow Bird. I am going to be capturing you. If I am being honest with you, I actually want to capture you. So yeah, we are going to be capturing you. Alright, Poliwag, no, we're fine. Poliwag. Alright, Poliwag, nope. Fine. Alright, let's get this item real quick. Where can I find a Burrow Bird? I think you can actually find it in Ajameda Villa as a roaming mon, but I also think you can find it in grasses as well, which I am looking forward to getting it. But let's get these tasteful items over here, a Pokeball. So I'm always done for whatever items this place holds, you know what I'm saying, because items always come in clutch. So anyway, let's move on. Right, just graduated, that's fine actually. Cutbait. Alright. Actually want to capture a Cutbait as well. Bro, so many mons that I actually want to capture, you know what I'm saying? Alright, that's fine. We got paralyzed. But we should have a cherry berry in our bag somewhere that can help us out. Alright, here are the berries. Use. There we go. And Oren. No. Alright. I mean, yeah, why not? We can give it to you guys. I mean, we have lots to spare, you know what I'm saying? I was planning on just using them, but that's fine actually. Alright, let's continue on. So we can go left. This is the best spot to fish in all of Kepler. Let me show you. I'm not really a big fan of fishing, you know what I'm saying? So we're just gonna be murdering all of you people. Alright, nice. What's your next one? Alright, that's fine. Charming voice. You know, decent chunk of damage. I like that. Wait, are we going to like evolve soon? Cause that would be pretty dope. Alright. So we don't evolve at level 16. So I think we actually evolve at level 18 or 17. I don't really know. Oh, let's use it. No, stop using that freaking move, bro. Alright, I mean, we can also switch out if we want, but that's fine actually. Alright, that's fine. Water gun, let's go. Alright. And I think this is also a bridge, you know. Oh, this is no, that's a train bridge, I think I'm saying, you know. I'm not quite sure. Oh, we got a breeder ball or breeder bell. Our breeder ball, because I was like, what's a breeder bell? I've never heard of that. That's strange. You know, that's so strange. Let's battle. Let's battle together, you know what I'm saying. No, let's battle me, because that just sounds dumb. Alright, it's water gun, this bad boy. Come on, nice. Alright, sweet. Wait, does this grass like hold anything of importance? Alright, so they're just here for, you know, like decoration. But all these bumps of grass hold items and stuff like that, so that's nice actually. That's very much nice. Alright, so we got some orange birds and stuff over here, so we are of course going to be taking them. Alright, nice. Yo, I did not expect this road to be this long. Alright. We're definitely gonna have to be doing some grinding later on. Oh, bro, come on. There's hacking like 4 times, bro. Like, that just sucks so much. Alright, return back the favor. Come on. See? What do we do now? Because none of my moves are actually gonna be hurting me. See, cool. Yeah. We're back at it again. Let's go. Nice. Let's try not to mess up this time. Alright, that's fine actually. Water gun. That's fine. Alright, disturbing voice. Absolutely nothing. Bro, come on. Alright, nice, we got a crit. Sweet, let's go. Nice. Alright, let's switch up because if something is going to continuously, you know, like drain our life or HP. Alright, nice. Let's just use Furry Swipe. Once more. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we're getting an evolution. And it's Fury Swipes, not Furry Swipes. I don't know why I keep calling it that, you know what I'm saying. But anyways, we are getting an evolution from our Valkyrie. Let's go. Oh, bro. This looks legitimately cool. This looks absolutely cool, bro. If I'm being honest with you, this looks really cool. Rosalka's data was added to the Pokédex, alright. Sailors, entranced by the sheer beauty of Rosalka's singing, dive into the open ocean and drown. Okie dokie, so it's not really the safest type of mon, but it does look pretty legit, if I do say so myself, you know what I'm saying. It does look pretty, bro. I like this. Bro, just imagine its final evolution form. It's gonna be so amazing. But anyways, let's continue on. So that's our first evolution for our starter one, bro. It looks super cool. I super love it and I super dig it. Absolutely fantastic Pokemon. Oh, Soul City. Alright, welcome to Soul City. Mayor Sirma, I think that's how you pronounce it. Bro, these people can have like the weirdest names. We got a Charizard just casually standing beside the Pokemon Center. Nice. Alright, yo. Do you ever wonder what happens to the birds that find their way in here? I'm sure they must find their way out eventually, but I've never seen one enter or exit. Me neither. Some folks calling themselves representatives of Team Nova have shown up here the past 2 days. I hope they go away. Things don't need to change. Exactly, bro. Like, who do these people think they are, bro? Hey, do you think you could consider entertaining the possibility of weighing the options of thinking about analyzing the trade-off of identifying the pros and cons, of wondering whether you would be able to find some rooms in your schedule to do me a favor if it isn't convenient? Okie dokie. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Thanks. Alright, so we don't need to talk to you a second time. Also, I'm really confused. Like, I'm confused to what he was saying, but anyways, we aren't going to be traversing up there yet. Still lots of places that we have to explore. Anyways, what's in the mart? Should we stock up on some items? My partner and I just opened this Pokemon. We're happy to have settled down in Soul City of all places. Alright. Welcome. Today's special is a 10% of our medicine. What can I help you with? Alright, you can help me with tons of stuff. So I'm guessing these are like the 10% off. Bro, they are really expensive though. If I am being absolutely honest with you, they're really expensive though. Like, I think you should, you know, like probably lower the price or something like that. But like my pocket is gonna go broke after this. Like straight after this, my pocket is going to be like super broke. Alright, that's fine. Let me get some antidotes real quick. Nice. And 2 of that. Alright, so there we go. So I think that's all we need for now. We have some achievements and stuff like that. Alright, yo, excuse me, get out of the way. I don't really need to go this way, do I? Alright, let's say excuse me. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize we were blocking the way. We just got our trainer's license and the Comet Chance gym. Leader Titania only allows 1 trainer in the gym at a time. Are you here to challenge her too? How about a battle while we wait? Alright, sure, why not? I was not expecting the battle, but I mean, why not? Alright, let's water gun this bad boy, see? That keeps messing me up. Alright, let's do this. Nice. Wait. Ruggive. Oh, so they have changed the spread for Ruggive. Looks pretty legit. Alright, let's water gun. I mean, I want it. I do want a Ruggive. That's if I am pronouncing it correctly. Maybe I should train a bit more before challenging Titania. My turn. Alright, let's go. I don't have time to be wasted with these small fries, you know what I'm saying? It's obvious that you need a tad bit more grind, you know what I'm saying, before you're up to my level. Alright, let's no, water gun. There we go. Good thing I haven't been waiting in line for too long. I guess we both should practice. If you can't beat him, we'll get creamed by Titania. Did you come from Andromeda City? PYTHEAS, I think that's how you pronounce it, a very famous cartographer and explorer, lives here in Soul City. If you don't have a Pokénav already, you should go visit him. He likes to give them out to aspiring trainers. I got mine from him. We'll be out of your way now. Alright, wait, isn't that Cajun actually? Alright, Antar's Contender. I've come to the first Antar's League gym in Soul City. Time for my first gym challenge. But there's a line and it's pretty long. Maybe I can do something interesting and the line will be shorter when I come back. Alright, the nav fix. I'm guessing we have to go get the Pokénav. Like, that was easy to figure out. Like, I didn't even need you to tell me that. Yo, speed is vital in battle. Don't you agree? Being able to move before your opponent, that's what wins battle. Strength is relevant if you can move faster. In fact, I think you should have this. Alright, nice, we got the quick claw. With that, you always have a chance of moving before your opponent. You thank me when you are an inch from death and are faster than your enemy. Alright. The Pokemon Battle Seminar. We examine battles to see what lessons we may learn from others. Today's case study is on Shariki's battle. Shariki's current was battling one first seed, and he used the move Fury Swipes on the first seed. Shariki, that's the wrong thing to do. In addition to the Doom move, the trainer's current also knew the moves Scratch, Tail Whip, and Quick Attack. So in this situation, what should the trainer have used? The move Scratch. The move Scratch would have been absolutely better than Fury Swipes. Viewers, I urge you to learn from this case and battle with intelligence. Until next time, Pharaoh. Kidoki, so they're taking me for a total. So get out of here. Alright, so let's go heal up. Let's go heal up. Alright, so we don't need to be heading up there just yet. Gonna have to do something productive with our time to lessen the line. Yo, is this K-Jan? Shariki, it's nice to see you. Did you get your license? Are you here to challenge the gym? The line starts behind me. Fancy a battle? If you win, you can take my spot in line. Sounds like a waste of time. Another time, let's say that, no problem. Come back if you're bored. Okie dokie, so I have to go get the Pokénav first before I actually come back here. Ooh, run away from you. Nice. Alright, 2 peanut berry. Raises the base HP of one Pokemon. Nice. Nice. Alright, sweet. Yo, how's it going? How do you like my berry garden? Quality, not quantity, is what I always say. Alright. What's this? A map of Soul City. Take a closer look. I'm fine. Actually, I'm fine. Does anyone actually give you like the town map, or we don't need a town map because we have like sign, you know? We would call something that's long lengthy. Why don't we call something that's short strengthy? I mean, because it doesn't have to be short. I mean, it doesn't have to be short, you know, to be like strengthy. Like, that doesn't even make sense, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to the Soul City Training School. My name is Instructor Giddy. I'm currently lecturing about battle tactics. If you haven't completed this course, I suggest you take a seat. Oh, you have already graduated from the Andromeda City Training School. In that case, let's see if you have retained your knowledge. If you can pass this brief quiz, I'll grant your alumni status from the school and reward you with a small gift. Alright, question 1. Which Pokemon type would I want to use against Yamper? So, Yamper is a ground type, so you would want to use ground. Correct, nice job. That was just a warm-up. Next question. What type is Fairy immune to? Alright. What type is Fairy immune to? Alright, so Fairy is immune to Dragon type. Correct, nice job. You have clearly remembered your teaching from the Andromeda City Training School. As such, you have earned this. Those are pretty easy. I held the item that boosts a move and can't read that because it's cut off. I'll mark you down as an alumni of the Soul City Training School, so you have even more bragging rights. Take care now, Shariki. Right, study abroad. I've just completed the class for the Soul City Training School and obtained the metronome on the next. Alright, nice. So we are pretty smart now, I'm saying that 200 IQ like Aina Kochi. My brother is a Pokemon trainer and is waiting to challenge Titania. He's my role model, okay? Must be a superb brother. I'm at the top of my class. Girls rule, boys rule. I mean, I'm not even gonna say anything because I don't want to start a debate or war, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna let that slide. Pretend like I didn't even read that. I just don't understand battling yet. Why can't I just use tackle all the time, bro? Because it's not always effective, bro. big brains. Use your brain. Hey, only stop is allowed upstairs. Alright. Let's move on then. So this was a pretty little nice school, you know what I'm saying? Socially trained school instructor Giddy. Broaden our education is what I always say, because education leads to good stuff and good stuff leads to good stuff. I made a career out of painting. Beautiful scenic view of Kraken Mirror directly south of Soul City. Some people think Centauri City is the only place to paint great scenery, but I scoff at that nonsense. Kaplara is beautiful everywhere you look. That is right, my boy. Today's rival trainer. Hello, fellow Pokemon trainers. How are we all doing today? Today, like every other day, we'll examine one of our rivals. Today's rival trainer is Zarak, who's around Enceladus Cavern. Alright. Zarak has so far registered 20 Pokemon in the Pokédex. And how many badges does our rival have? With the number is 3. So, how did you measure up in comparison to Zarak? The adventure rolls on. Fellow trainers, let's all keep moving forward and ahead of our rivals. Alright, we have no badges, so we don't even stand a chance against that dude right now, you know what I'm saying? But we will be on top of the list soon enough, you know what I'm saying? Not even Cajun will be able to stand a chance against, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, let's move on. Lots of stuff to accomplish, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to stop until I get those accomplished. My wife and I are archaeologists. We have tried to explore the inner portions of Soul City Cavern many times, but it's too dark for me. Who knows what could be down there? Some really mysterious stuff, you know what I'm saying? My husband is a big scaredy cat. Don't let anyone ever tell you that men are braver than women. Okie. As I say, I'm not gonna say anything. Hello, it's time for Pokemon today. Hi, it's about Peachy and Perky today. Today we're going to look at Shariki's Pokemon. Bro, oh my god, yeah. That's what we're going to do. Shariki gave the nickname Furry to the Squid. It sounds like Furry is getting good, love and care. The trainer had to throw this many Pokeballs to catch it. 1. It finally took a single Pokeball to catch it. If it was that easy to catch, it must have been destiny that brought Shariki and Skirt together. Then, to give the nickname Furry to the Skirt, you really get a good idea about Shariki's trainer sense. I second that notion. As far as I know, no trainer has ever given the nickname Furry to their Skirt. That just goes to show what great taste the trainer has in picking nicknames. Oh no, look at the time. Well gang, this is it for today. See you again next time. Remember, it could be your Pokemon in Spotlight next time, bro. It's always my mom. Is it because my mom is a gym leader, I think? But anyways, it's fine actually. That is absolutely fine. Yo, I'm sick of waiting for Leomina. Eavesdropping is rude, you know? Yo, Leomina is so annoying. I can't believe she forgot her Pokemon again. Oh hello, are you new in town? Being polite is so boring. I don't actually care about you. Go away. Okie dokie. That's really rude. Yo. Hello there. Good day to you. Have you heard of Team Nova? Yes. I've heard enough. Oh, I'm sure you know our mission is for your benefit as much as ours. Alright, so what if we say, buzz off? I remember when I was young, someday your Deminor will have consequences. I don't even know. I should, like, think I pronounced that correctly. I want to practice battling, but Daphne is really interested in what this lady has to say. I don't really care. She seems nice enough, I guess. Oh, I remember you from the gym. The woman over there have some interesting ideas. Have you heard of Team Nova? I do not like them not one bit. Like, their motives are not good and their mind is dirty. Soul City is named after our solar system's own star. In fact, each city with a Pokemon gym is named after larger and larger stars. Isn't that neat? Neat indeed. Alright, let's continue on. Can I get any items on here? I mean, we can travel all the way down here. Alright, we got a clever feather, which we will be taking. We're not going to be discarding. Yo, I've been applying to the Keplara Space Agency, but competition is fierce. Everyone wants to work on their new satellite program. Ooh. My husband likes to loiter outside our house and tell everyone tourists about how Soul City got its name, and I wonder why our son became an astronomer. I don't know. Keplara Treasure Investigators. Hi gang, score any secret items lately? As always, we'll examine eyewitness reports of secrets from all over. Let's start with a letter. It says X accuracy discovered. Wow, we'd better check this letter out. Let me read it to you. Dear investigator, I hope you're well. I recently saw Shariki somewhere around Ajameda Park. The trainer found the item X accuracy. It made me envious. Well, good going Shariki. Viewers, let that motivate you to fire up your item finders and search. I'll be waiting for exciting news from all of you. Alright? So is this like building our reputation, because I am failed to see why they keep on interviewing us about like stupid stuff. Alright, so I save them. Alright, yo. Team Nova will not allow men like you do nothing. Our world cannot sustain humanity, and if you resist our solution, then our world shall not sustain you either. Dust Skull use Nightshade. Yeah, that might be done for. Bonsley use our Rock Show, who's still pushing. Alright, that's nice. Alright, Nightshade once more, and the battle continues. Let's just see how this plays out. Oh, we lost. Bonsley, no. I suppose I haven't the skills to stop you. I am proud to have intervened. Then Team Nova has no use for you. This is where I jump in. We have our trainer's license now, so we can officially battle Team Nova. Let's go. That's fine actually. This is voice. Nice. Alright, let's use a water gun. Once more. Alright. We got this one in the bag, bro. We got it, bro. Come on. Alright, nice. Nice. Perhaps I have attracted too much attention. You did indeed. I am not a stubborn man. I can see that I have been defeated. I doubt this is our last meeting. It is not our last meeting, bro. I want to whoop you guys' ass so bad. Thank you for stepping in on my behalf. As you have seen, I am not a skilled trainer. I have no taste for battle. I am PYTHEAS, Cartographer. Bonsley and I traveled the world mapping every cave and crevice. These Nova characters aren't entirely wrong. There's not much habitable land left, but their approach to addressing that will create many more issues than it will solve. I must go to the Pokemon Center and tend to Bonsley. Please meet me there. We must speak more. Right? Journal update: aggressive recruitment. In Soul City, I stepped in to stop another Nova recruiter from assaulting someone. It turned out to be the apparently famous PYTHEAS. This group seems pretty shameless. I should follow up with PYTHEAS at the Western Soul City Pokemon Center. Alright, the Navtech. I found PYTHEAS and stopped one of those Nova characters from assaulting him. I guess PYTHEAS isn't much of a Pokemon trainer. He wants to speak with me again. He's waiting for me in the Soul City, alright? Soul City Pokemon Center. Friendship Evaluator's house, alright, so we're not going to be checking that now. Alright, what's in here? I don't want to learn Pokemon battling. I want to study math forever, alright? Become a mathematician. I don't want to learn any more math. I want to learn Pokemon battling. That's fine, yo. I love it when my wife cooks dinner. I get so tired cooking all day at the restaurant. Alright, no TV going on. That's kind of nice. This recipe says you cannot add too much garlic. Is that an invitation or a warning? I'd better play it safe, I guess. Obtain the Cassie Berry. Thank you very much. Alright, I'll take that. You're never gonna see me not taking that. Alright, so let's save up real quick. Let's go to the... Yo, wait a minute. Would you like a perfectly ordinary potion? Alright, sure, why not? Thanks. Were you expecting something more? I mean, no, but seeing as that you were generous, I was kind of expecting a bit more. That's fine, actually, that's fine. So that's so sweet. Let's go in here and spot me. Oh, bro, look at the many berries. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be taking all of these, bro. I'm going to be taking all of these. Nice. I'll take this as well. Sweet. Alright, correct. Get the freak out of here. Alright, let's go down here and let's take these real quick. I'll take this, and all of this. Alright, yo. How do you like my berry garden? Quantity, not quality. I don't think anyone says that. I think someone else did say that before you, so yeah. Someone else beat you to it. Alright, let's go speak to him. Alright, he's sleeping, alright. Thank you. Thank you for meeting me here. Now that Bonsley is on the mend, I have a gift for you and a request of you. Every young adventurer should have a Pokénav or a Pokemon Navigator. I have an extra at home, you should have it. That ties rather nicely into my request. You appear to be a skilled trainer or at least one with a lot of promise. I am not a skilled trainer. Bonsley is my cartography companion. We have never dabbled in battle, but I think soon I'll see this Team Nova again, and I will need to be prepared. Please allow me to accompany you for a time so I can observe the battle. There is a cavern that travels beneath Soul City. The entrance is near the Pokemon. Conveniently, the exit is near my house. I would like to accompany you through the cavern. I can give you the Pokénav once we have reached the other end. I'll be waiting for you outside the Pokemon. Please find me there when you are ready to go. Thank you again for assisting me. You're welcome, bro. As thanks for helping him, PYTHEAS wants to give me a Pokédex. Awesome. He's waiting for me by the Soul City Pokemon. We'll head from there to his house. Alright, indeed. But there's actually a house up here that we didn't check. Yo, I used to teach a course on caring for your Pokemon at the Ajumana City Training School, but was let go due to budget cuts. Now I worry that Pokemon trainers are running around focusing on battling and forgetting to shower their Pokemon with love. Say, you have Pokemon with you. I must impress upon you the importance of developing a bond with your Pokemon. In fact, you should take this step to strengthen the friendship between you and your team. Alright, nice, I'll take that. The Soothe Bell is easy enough to use. Simply give it to one of your Pokemon to hold and it will form a stronger bond with you quicker than normal. So, how about I evaluate the bond between you and one of your Pokemon? Alright, let's go. How about Valkyrie? I see. If I had to give your Pokemon's relationship with you a value, it would be 152. Rusalka likes you quite a lot. Rusalka seems to want to be babied a little. Please return for friendship evaluation regularly. A strong bond is an underrated advantage in a Pokemon battle. Alright, indeed. So our Rusalka likes us a lot, but it needs to be babied a bit more now. So, anyways, this is where we're gonna end this episode off here. Lots of stuff to be done in the next episode, so I will catch you guys next time. See ya.